All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we just got news confirming that Trump ended up having an agreement with Europe, and that was. Let me see. I'm down here real quick. Updates. Here's the update on the list of United States tariffs set up effective August 1st. So these tariffs will be set as of August 1st. Tariff rates for top 10 U.S. trading partners: Japan 15, Europe 15, South Korea 25, Mexico 30, Canada 35. The rest, they're in the 20s and 30s pretty much. So now that tariffs say we have reached deal with Europe Union 50%. So now that tariffs are gonna be dealt with again, because if you've been bashed on, you've been your name has been fucking getting dragged through the mud these last couple of weeks. You're losing followers. You're losing that attention that you wanted. You got the attention, but it's not a good attention. And it's worse than just acting. It's worth just getting your, So you want to look good. You wanna make it up because you're the best of the best, right? And always good, always great. We're number one. Oh, you're always number one. You're always great. And now you've been fucking, your team, everybody that been telling you, yo, we gotta fix this shit, my guy. So you better hit him with these fucking tariffs and show him who's boss. And so these fucking numbers can fly. And at least you can have that to brag about. And then you can have something to talk about. You just look back with your fucking buddy pal, not knowing the numbers. You just made a fool of yourself saying how you're going to bring down medicine prices by 1,000%, whatever that means. So you had to do this. Now that you did this, investors will now focus on earnings and power. Tariffs is going to be out of the way. So since we hit all-time high of 6,400, I want to say by today we're going to open most likely at 6,203. If not, we're going to close somewhere in between. I'll be surprised if we end up closing at the same price or a little bit below, but I have an 80%, 90% chance that the market's going to open at this price range, 6,400. And possibly by the end of this week, we could possibly hit 6,423 or even higher than that. But I could see now with this, damn, we got a lot to go. Damn, we're going to make a lot of stupid money. You can see the market broke. It makes a neutral high, and it was just depending on this. It just needed that green light, that whole. That's why on Friday I was like, there's something. Do you have one more week? And you haven't really said anything, so you gotta say something this Friday to make the market go up, and it's waiting for you. And it sent that text out, that tweet out, working on having a deal with Europe over the and the markets did what? Okay, buddy, we know what you're gonna do. You're gonna tweet something on Sunday or Monday morning, saying how you fixed it and this and that, and then the market's gonna open way higher and this and that, and then they're gonna fucking more earnings, and morning's gonna push it even higher. You name maybe Tuesday data. I think it's Tuesday, data on Tuesday or Monday. One of those two is going to maybe bring it down or whatnot. Maybe push it up even, but maybe I wouldn't be surprised to pull it back down a little bit. But again, Tuesday night, as we get towards earnings on Wednesday, and even though we have Wednesday in the morning, after Wednesday, again, any little pullback we have with data, we're going to knock it off because earnings are going to be the big fucking movers. And then not just that, but on Wednesday, you got Powell. So all this is going to move, and then getting rid of the tariffs now is going to make the market fucking open way higher and start lifting up now. So I guarantee you now, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'm telling you guys that. And I told you guys this. I told you guys this since this last week how I was setting up. I told you um, how it was, what I was gonna do this week. Settled Wednesday, Thursday. They start picking up. I wish I could. I don't know how, but I would do a screenshot of. I sent the homie a text at 2:30. How Bitcoin and Ethereum Friday we're gonna start picking up from here and on, and that's what happened. You can even see I talked about this 3 candle box with Bitcoin, and look how it played out. Completed that box, and that box is ready to shoot, and it still has about 5 more hours. So by one, where are we at right now? So this 4 hour, and even the entry was telling you right here, my indicator was telling you, hey, these are your entries, these are your targets. I'm probably up right now. I'm probably gonna be up at the end of this day. I want to say 5K, 4 or 5K on my Ethereum move. So anyway, so this 4 hour candle has a lot more to go, close at 1. But right now, your sweet time is actually it's 9 to 1. No. Close at 5. At 9. At 1. 9 to 1. So 10:43 to. So right now, your sweet spot is either gonna go for the move. It's either gonna go for the move and shoot. Let me put my bullshit up. Yeah, see, this 12 hour Fibonacci was very important to shoot. You see, we have a 12 hour candle Fibonacci. The fact that it's fucking shooting above that, that's a green light. So, since we have that passing, we're either gonna should be right here by 1 o'clock, somewhere here. And then from 1 to 5, it's gonna try to shoot above this because this is the main area that it hasn't had a hard time breaking. Here's your first resistance. Your next resistance is gonna be in this area right here, but it's light, so really it's gonna get trapped in this area right here. Once we close here, if we close the week here, guys, all this is telling you fucking the market is about to shoot up, crypto about to shoot up. Ethereum was telling you way earlier, but just slowly creeping on up. But yes, I just want to come right here saying how based on this tariff deal shit that just got clarified, the market's gonna open, the S&P is gonna open higher. If not, like I said, you would see the Bitcoin and Ethereum start dumping on down, or since fucking Sunday morning, it would have started going on down based on the bad news. But based on this good news that we got, these are the targets that I see S&P hitting this week. I ended up entering somewhere here. So let's see how this plays out, people. It's Brian Seacrest signing out.